Check 1 2. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nonpfixion. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as notification bell to stay up to date on all content going down on this channel. Appreciate you, love you. Now to the video.
Nah, this ain't nonsense, this is nonfiction. So excuse if the content is offensive, it's official. Now that we have been acquainted, this is my pleasure, my pain, your entertainment.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion, and like it says, we're back at it once. I had to take a little break, been trying to catch up on sleep, but I haven't been able to sleep on some nights. I don't know, man. It's just that's why we're doing this right now. We're doing this right now. So the sleep schedule was screwed. It's totally screwed. it's the worst. But since we tried to go to sleep and we couldn't, I was like, let me just do 2 quick live streams. Because the videos for episode 3 and episode 4 are not that long. So we can do them, knock them out. So we can be further down the line, because we're supposed to have them done by Sunday. Because we have another episode that's planned for tomorrow or later on today, you know what I'm saying? But this is Bingeworthy. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Ready, Say, Geek. And Bingeworthy is a segment that I'm working on where we do live watch parties, watch-alongs, and these are some episodes that we were supposed to do before, but now we're trying to play catch-up on because our computer broke. So when the laptop went down, when the laptop went down, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, it's a lot of stuff that we missed. Like some stuff I watched just by myself, like the Bad Batch season 2, I believe. Demon Slayer season 2 and 3, but I think season 4 is in effect now for Demon Slayer, which we might better get into that. I just thought about that. I love that show. If you haven't seen that show, I love that show. And let me see, we do have a list of things that we need to watch. Last of Us, have not touched it, haven't watched a single actual review. I've seen people talking about it, but not a full review. Bel Air season 2. Of course, we need to finish She-Hulk. We got to finish Miss Marvel. We have one more episode of Miss Marvel, I believe. Physical 100. The Superman Lois. I have not seen a single episode. I've seen bits and pieces people posted on Twitter, but it looks really damn good. Like I said, Bad Batch, which is the current season, and there's a few other series uh, on Disney that I've watched that are actually pretty good, even though like they're truly family series and it's not like anything crazy, but the writing is really good. Also, gotta watch the Star Wars Visions. Had all that stuff ready to go as far as start react to them. I was gonna do like a live stream, and I was gonna react to all of them in one single live stream. And then what ended up happening, Peter went down, lost all the footage that I had. I had the episodes downloaded to my computer. So now they're back. They're on the streaming platform, of course, but the Groot series, the little shorts. What about Mar? You said, do I like Deji? You mean the content creator? You speaking about the KSI's brother? I mean, he's okay. I don't dislike him. I've only seen him like box. I haven't really seen of his content. So why do you ask? Why do you ask, my friend? Why do you ask? But like I said, there's a few other shows, and if there are shows that you think would be perfect for binge worthy, please let me know. And if I can get a hold of them or access to them, maybe I can start something. So, like I said, I've been kind of creating a list of shows that I need to watch. And then I'm going to create a kind of a quasi calendar for what I'm going to watch when. Yeah, KSI little brother, because I want to know people like Deji. I mean, like I said, I don't have any dislike for him. So, I mean, I guess in that essence, I guess, sure, yeah. I mean, like, I know who KSI is, and I like some of his stuff. I think he's a pretty cool person. So, I assume Deji is pretty cool. I've only really seen him, like, doing the boxing thing. Honestly, I have never really, like, went to his channel. I've seen stuff that him and KSI have done together, but that was on KSI's channel. So, I mean, I think he's, like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong. What do you think about Jake Paul or Logan Paul? When I used to watch Logan a lot. Matter of fact, Logan is a big part of why I'm even on YouTube. Um, Logan is one of the creative reasons that I'm on YouTube. So I watched Jake Paul. He was funny for a minute. Then he kind of got repetitive, kind of got annoying. I don't have no hate towards him. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I've watched them all. I've pretty much seen everything Logan's ever put on the internet. Because, like I said, when I was going through what I was going through, Logan Paul was on every day. And so that's how I escaped from all the BS that I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did. Jake Paul did lose to Tommy. I watched it. I watched the fight. Or the replay of the fight, basically. But I mean, I kind of assumed he would, even though I do think Jake has the potential to be a pretty good boxer. I just think it's going to be time. It's going to take time for him to get to a point where he can actually be a true boxer. Just because he beat a bunch of people that aren't really at the level that he was at the time doesn't mean he's already a great boxer. He's great at marketing. You know what I'm saying? Say Klay Thompson sucks. Whatever you say, man. Just because he has one bad game for your fantasy league doesn't mean he sucks. Do you saw Deji versus Floyd Mayweather? No, I haven't ever seen that. That's pointless. Why would they even do that? Deji's not even really good at boxing. If he ain't worked on his stamina, it's not a point. There's no point. His stamina is trash. Because once he gets past the second round, his stamina goes out the window. And once that goes out the window, he just looks like he's play fighting. You say it actually happened though? That's funny actually. That's actually funny. In November? Yeah. Had no idea. I just need ordinary but 5'17". He calls himself a shooter. He is a shooter. He's one of the best shooters ever. Stop it. Nate, stop. Don't come in here with all that hate. Now you trolling. He's actually one of the best shooters ever touched the b-ball court. So stop that. Stop that. He has one bad game. You don't play for your for your fantasy league. Players are allowed to have bad games. I've never had Prime, so I've never had it. I actually just seen it in the grocery store today, but I've never drunk it. If it's anything like Gatorade, I probably won't drink it. But yeah, stop, Nate. Stop being a troll. They're like regular people. They're allowed to have bad games, aren't they? So it's good though, blue raspberry though. How much sugar is in it? But I mean, I probably won't ever buy it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he wanted to give some to Real Fan Sports as a sponsor, cool. But I probably won't buy it. I had one awful stuff like Kool-Aid with double the power. Yeah, I don't like Omar. You wasn't in the last stream, but me and Zach talked about it. We talked, and Nate was there. We all talked about it. I really don't drink like when y'all see me drinking like this. It's like sugar free stuff, but it's like the Gatorades and Powerades. I haven't had a Gatorade and Powerade over 5 years. I don't drink those no more. If I need something that has like a hydration formula, I'll just do the what's the thing called? My brain is freezing right now. Excuse me. I'll do one of the regular drinks that you can get anywhere pretty much. I forgot the name of them, but I haven't really drunk those. When I used to do a lot of driving on the road, I used to drink them a lot, and I used to, when like what Zach said on the last stream, if you're not really physically exerting yourself a lot, it's no point in really doing those. It's no point. Um, if it's good for energy and performance, and Crate to Clay, please. Clay's actually sponsored by the Armor Body Armor, which actually tastes better than Gatorade. Tastes way better than Gatorade. And I have not had the new Gatorade, the little baby bottles. I seen it for the first time. I seen a commercial, but I was in 7-Eleven on Friday, and I seen it for the first time. I was like, oh, those bottles are much smaller than I assumed. That's probably because they know we got hella sugar in them joints. But yeah. But yeah, Desi versus Floyd, that's interesting. I'll probably have to look it up and see what that even looks like. No, he's fake Clay is banned from this arena. He can never go back into the arena. He got banned like indefinitely. He should have never tried to go on the court. That was where he went wrong. He tried to go on the court like he was real Clay, like they weren't gonna know it was fake Clay. That dude's been around those security guards for like 10 years. Yep, they caught him. They was going to arrest him, but they just booed him out the arena and said he's banned. That's why he doesn't do any more Warrior stuff because he can't get nowhere there. I think the last thing he did after that was he was in the parking lot during the playoffs, I think, and he did like testing, fans of their knowledge. And of course, they always find the fans that are new fans that only like the team because they're winning. Those type of fans that don't know any history, like no old school names or nothing. It still makes for good TV though, because it's always funny. Like just name one, just one, just one from the '90s, just one. Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, Manute Bol, Ralph Sampson. Go back and further. Will Chamberlain, Sleepy Floyd. Like, come on, one. Rod Higgins. Shoot around before a game, lifetime ban, totes worth it. Just because you said totes worth it, I know you're trolling. That's how's the family, Nate? I mean, if he made money off of it, sure, I guess. Unless, I mean, I don't know. I guess I like the team too much where I want to risk anything getting banned from. More like he's probably a Lakers fan more than anything. I tried to watch Batwoman last eight. Wait, I tried to watch Batwoman last 8 minutes. Where'd you see it at? So maybe where'd you see the Batwoman last 8 minutes? Wait, you talking about the Batwoman, the Halle Berry movie, or you talking about the one that they shot but they're not going to release? That one, I can't even tell you what happened in that movie. I don't remember it. It's on streaming here, the TV series. Oh, that one. It was alright. It wasn't nothing special. I understand what they were trying to do with it. She was better off at just one off when Titans was around, or when they were doing all the shows together. But they did too much. They tried to do too much with her, and then of course, well, this which okay. Did you see the Batwoman when it was the black girl or when it was the white girl or white woman, black woman? Because that series they end up doing two because the first one something happened where I think she said something or tried to do something, tried to impose her weight around, and they got rid of her. I don't know how true that is. It's definitely hearsay. Tried to also watch the black and white version of Justice League. I'm good. I have not tried to watch that. I haven't tried that. But I think for the way that Snyder did it, the black and white actually probably works well. But I haven't. I don't know. I don't know anyone who's actually watched it. Even though I know people watched it because the numbers were through the roof when HBO first dropped it. So I know people watched it. She was white but black on the picture. It was serious. Okay, yeah. So the the one who was white, she started the series out. The first season 1 and 2, I believe, or season one. Yeah, I think season one. And then something happened between her and the upper management for WB, and she got kicked to the curb. Then season 2 started. It was then become a black woman, and I mean the way they explained that was fine. That was totally fine. Where they tried to play it off as if the white one towards the end of the series was trying to stop somebody. It was in a plane. The plane was shot down or it blew up or something like that, and stuff fell to the ground. The black girl, she was a van lifer living in a van. Basically, found some stuff that was in an explosion near where she was at, and she figured out some things as far as getting to the Batcave or whatever. And then she uses the suit without them knowing that she does. They of course find out because the suit has tracking stuff in it. and then she eventually becomes her, um, like regretfully, because she just wants to get her revenge on a certain situation and not really be a superhero, but ends up staying in the suit and working with them because, and of course, in that city there's no Batman, or he's disappeared, and there's no, and then of course if she wasn't going to be Batwoman, then there would be no Batwoman, so she ends up staying. And it's, like I said, it's an okay series. It's nothing like really really special. I do like the actresses that played both iterations of Batwoman. I think they'll be great in other things. But I've watched most of the first season, and I've seen most of the second season, and that's it. So it sounds like Santa Claus meets Batman and Robin. That's funny. That's kind of how they treated it. It could have been done a lot better, but that's kind of how they. Even though that's not what they said, is more so. Um, oh, what's his name? Fox's son, who's like the caretaker of the Wayne estate and the Wayne business for the most part. He tries to get her out the suit, and then the first Batwoman's sister was trying to keep her in the suit because they needed a symbol for Gotham, because Gotham was pretty much disarray, no heroes, cops were all on the payroll, so it was just in complete bedlam. So the sister of the first Batwoman convinced the new woman to stay as Batwoman, because once she started seeing the good she was doing, it appealed to her heart basically. And like, I think the way they did that wasn't a bad way. It was decently written. I mean, the best part of that series is the sister. Like she's pretty much like the best part of the series. Maybe the best actor in the group too. Like maybe the best actor. She was the most convincing of her character, or of her character's position. So, like I said, the series okay. It's one of those series that you can watch and it doesn't affect anything in the DC universe. But at the same time, if you don't watch it, it's just as okay. But if you just want to put something on to while you clean up, vacuuming or whatever, or just could be studying or whatever, it's perfectly fine, because you can look up and you'll watch it for a little bit, then you just go back and do what you're doing. But if you miss stuff, it's okay, because the way they write some of that, some of it just doesn't go together. It doesn't flow. So you're gonna go. You enjoy shows? I definitely will. But thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Okay, let's test out the timer. Make sure it's working. All right, cool. Reset. Okay. So just like that, you guys, those who have been here before, I know there's been like one or two people just kind of lurking in the background. I'm not sure if you're just chilling, watching the show, or you're watching me watch the show. So, regardless, the rules. Oh, and in case Mozzie call in, let's go Broncos. That's so funny. Yeah, they won, right? They won their last match. I think I saw some update on Instagram. I think I saw an update on Instagram. Or that first match of this season, basically. Yep, that's there. Well, thank you, Nate, for showing your cheer and support of the Broncos. Dang, 4-0. 4-0. Easy dubs, I guess. That's why Mozzie's been quiet. He's only been posting stuff about like his family. He hasn't posted anything about the team. I don't think he. I know he posted something about his dad. And yeah, I don't. I don't think he posted anything about them. Well, he might have posted one thing, but I think it might have been before the game. I think it was before the game. Yeah, I think it was before the game, to be honest. Warriors 3-1. Oh, wow. That's funny. Fourth, good for them, but they set the bar. It's so terrible. Okay, so once again, right below me is a timer. Once timer gets to 10 seconds, then we actually all press play at the same time. And then, yeah. Also, does anybody watch anime? Because there are a few anime. Like I mentioned Demon Slayer, which I'm rewatching season 3 to understand. Because it's been so long since season 3. Because season 3 came out, was it 21? Might have been late 2021 or early 2022. And now they just released season 4 for Demon Slayer, which I love that anime. Um, it's actually just really fun to watch. But if you guys do watch that, once I finish the recap of season 3, we can watch season 4 together. I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind doing it at all. And yes, I do watch dubbed because that's what I do. If you have a problem with that, I don't care. I do watch some subs, but I don't mind watching dub because I think it's even funnier. Anyways, so it's going to start this timer. And like I said, when it gets to 10 seconds, we all press play at the same time and keep it pushing. Episode 3, The People versus EMIL Blonsky, also known as Abomination, and start. So, in the beginning of that series, when that ship came down, that ship was from Sakaar. She-Hulk, She-Hulk. Sorry, eating roasted almonds. That's the Shang-Chi footage. I love it, intro. Ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba. All right, here we go. Episode starting. DOC, District of Damage Control. He said, I choose not to. Okay, so he said he was forced to return to leave his cell. So Wong forced him to leave. She said she sent a thirst trap with a picture of her with a bunch of books. The tattle. They talk about it on every channel. The big green woman. Hashtag the big green woman. Oh, I see why people are mad about this show. So this show is doing everything. This show is doing everything that there's certain YouTubers and TikTokers were doing about the anti, as they call it, MCU. So funny. I think it's kind of funny how Marvel went at them without going at them directly. You know, I don't like how she looks with her hair pulled back. I know she's a lawyer, but this doesn't look right. Just me. She said happy not to be involved. He was with a shape shifting Lionel from New Asgard. Oh, he said he thought he was dating Megan Thee Stallion. Why would she date you? That's that's, that's actually kind of funny. He thought he was dating Megan Thee Stallion. That's hysterical. So he pulled him out of prison so he can train to be Social Supreme. He said reserve strategy B. More than 50,000 for the elf. That was such a weird exchange between the two. Wait, he's come back and says I'm gonna drop the case. Is this the is this the actual shapeshifter? Shapeshifter. He said, "You guys know me." He said, "Is it true you were rejected by the Avengers?" They just started a whole ass rumor right now. A whole ass rumor. He really got seven chicks. He's such a good actor. I like him a lot. Open a meditation retreat. His soulmate. She said, "I don't think we need to get that any further." They all got questions about that though. Throw the kombucha. He said, "I love you so much." She's waiting on Wong, who's really just Have you ever heard of a kumite? An elfin diplomat? It said Thor's inspirational speeches are not admissible in court. He got hustled. Hollywood hookups. Oh, okay. She changed it to the judge. She impersonated the judge. Nice little cover up. The way they just screamed, knowing that they in a, he's inside of something that's supposed to keep him protected. I mean, the fact that he has control should be enough, but it's probably not. He said, I must depart. He's like, you're not about to get me for no crime. I'm about to enjoy it. He's like, out. Um, a mafia hit gone wrong? What the hell? And there's protesters out there. She really thinks she can go back to being anonymous? She said I killed in my head. He said you wanted to know. A Bugliese. That's a heck of a name. That's a good one. He got attitude now. So they won that case. Megan Thee Stallion is actually in the episode. That's funny. He thinks he has a shot with Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, no, you don't. To remove her powers, and that gives her an idea. You know, it's funny because they show all these new people, and they're all in the front, and some of the things they say, it's like you just made up a story. You didn't even have no facts or anything, and it makes you look at how society is and how the news are. You got to wear an inhibitor. So they're gonna write a story about you one way or the other. That's a big part of it. At least the S&P is up. That was that was a really hard hitting question. Is she driving a Prius? That's just weird. Or she ought to be driving a Prius. Who is this thinking about her? She was like, "Oh no!" She's like, "Oh wait, who is this? What is that? What is that?" They robbed Nascardian construction worker. She. Oh, they try to get DNA for somebody. I'm listening to the song. Sorry. Nice little bars at the beginning of that record, the track. I don't like the la la part. It doesn't fit well to me. So we're gonna probably do one more since they probably like 30 minutes apiece. The credit pictures are actually pretty funny. I think there is, yeah, shows the mid credit scene. That picture cracks me up every time. Gotta make credit. So make the stallion a new client. Hysterical. He said, hysterical. She-Hulk dropping it. She said, I will kill for you. That's funny. That's actually funny. I know so many men hated that scene. I think it's funny. But once again, I say this. Not everything that Marvel makes is made for everybody. So take that with what you will. Hold on, let's. Oh, went all the way back to the beginning. Where's that? When they're gonna confirm that they re-signed oh boy that plays Luke Cage and Jessica Jones? They already did Punisher, which they said what when they were in the talks of finalizing a deal with Fox that they were going to resign all of them but Finn Jones. So I'm still waiting for them to announce the last two because they've all been reported to have meetings already. So they've had meetings. Let's just get out of the way. Let's make the announcements now. We already know. We're just waiting. Okay, so we're gonna do episode 4, which I made a thumbnail for already. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to end this stream off, keep it short and simple. Then we'll go into the next stream to do episode number 4, which is actually titled This Not Real Magic. So give me a few minutes. Gotta upload the new thumbnail. No, I already did that. Gotta update the title and stuff on here, and then we'll come back up another stream. So thank you for being part of the channel. Truly appreciate you. My name is Nonpfixion. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. Because we do stream at random times. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Bingeworthy. The channel is called Ready Say Geek. Appreciate you. Love you. Catch you on the next one. Peace out, you guys. I love you guys. I really appreciate you. Those who come by and just chill and watch. Thank you. Thank you.